Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to watching the live or the replay, whichever one you're watching today. I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday or whatever day you're watching this, honestly. We're going to go ahead and wait just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and get set up for today. Y'all, drop in the comments. How are you feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? Because a bad bitch like me, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Hi, Philip. I'm coming on here a little bit later than what I wanted to as well. But we're here. And that's the most important part. The most important part. Whew. How y'all doing today? Okay. We're going to pin some stuff in the chat. Oh, who gave me the first like? Thank you so much. Everybody. Okay, let me pin this. Okay. Y'all let me know how y'all's day is going, whether it's morning, noon, or evening, where you are. And we're gonna go ahead and get started in just a minute. Okay, look what we have. Look what we have. Y'all always remember, if you are interested in purchasing this journal, it's in the description down below. I look clean. Thank you. So what's my skills? Skills in what, friend? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, anywho, so you can purchase this down below on Amazon. If you have Prime, it'll get to you pretty quickly. I started writing already for today. And the question for today says, how does checking in with my finances make me feel more in control? What emotional benefits am I thankful for? And then at the bottom, the quote says, I am worthy of financial abundance. I am worthy of financial abundance, y'all. Do y'all ever feel worthy of financial abundance? Like, if somebody came today and was like, here's $1 million. I think we all might feel that way. Let me ask a poll, too. I be forgetting about the polls. Hey, friend. Hey, how are you doing? Do you feel worthy? Sure. Abundance. Period. Make sure y'all like the video. Yes. No. I don't know. Hold up. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Period. Hey, Ben Boomin'. You chilling? I love that for you. Hey, y'all. Where you from? I'm from America. Y'all, I'm from America. So for me, checking in with my finances makes me feel more control, only because I'm aware. Like, I know how much money I have. I think that's really all that I be worried about, if I could be so honest, is how much money do I have to spend? I love you too. That's all I really want to know. Like, that's all I really want to know. How much do I have to spend? I don't really care how much I spent. You know, it's gone now. It was necessary. If I had to spend it, that means it was necessary for me to live my life. I just want to always know how much is in my bank account. Okay, thank you. Welcome back, Eric. Hello, Final. Hello, Sunil. Hello, Kervin. Hello, hello. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Okay, friend. Do I number you? Eric, I'm gonna need you to donate to the channel with all these similar comments every time. It's like every day you got a little thing going on. Beautiful. Nice to meet you too. Hi, SM. Hello, Kawal. I'm so different. Okay. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Okay. What state am I in? I'm in a state of abundance and peace and love. I love you too. Y'all are so funny. Okay. I'm from America, y'all. Do I not look American? I'm from America. So anywho. So that, like, how does checking in on my finances make me feel more in control? That's exactly how it makes me feel more in control. And when I see how much money I have, I feel like, okay, then I know what I can do, what I can and can't do. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you as well. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Y'all tell me, do you guys feel worthy of financial abundance? And how does it feel when you look at your finances? How does it feel when you look at your bank account? How does it feel when you look at how much money you have? Or when you look at how much money you're spending? How does that feel for you guys? Y'all let me know. I really want to know. Because for me, at one point, I used to get anxious. And if you were here from the beginning, you would have seen that process of me talking through it and me overcoming that anxiety of looking at my bank account when I spend a lot of money. I'm not saying it's 100% gone, but it has decreased significantly because I now know, like, okay, this is something that you deal with. When you spend a lot of money, you get a little anxious. But now it's like, okay, I spent the money. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. What's next? What's next? How much money do I have now? And what are we going to do with the money that I have now? That's just how it feels. So y'all tell me in the comments, how do you feel when you look at your bank account? And what about checking in with your finances make you feel more in control? Remember, this is what we're doing right now, y'all. This is the right here. I want to know. I really do. Okay, wait, your wig is crooked, babe. It's not a wig, but thank you. Let me try to fix it. Get your weave correct. Don't be rude. Thomas, you said and retire the woman you marry. I love that. Cindy said no money, no honey. Thomas said I deserve to be the wealthiest man on earth. Period. Period. You do deserve to be the wealthiest man on earth. Love your live streams. Thank you. Kervin, you say you have to save your money. Yes, save your money. You're almost okay. You thank for less. Okay. So let's look at the poll. So yes, 67% said they feel worthy of financial abundance. Okay, it's changing. 64% said yes. 16% said no. Another 16% said I don't know. And then 4% says, what does that mean? So 4% of people on the live don't know what financial abundance means. I will answer personal questions after y'all answer my questions. Y'all want to know if I'm single. Y'all want to know where I live. I want to know, how does checking in with my finances make you feel? How does checking in with your finances make you feel? That's what I want to know. What emotional benefits am I thankful for? Surety. Literally, when you check in with your finances, you feel very sure. Like, okay, I know for sure this is what I can and cannot do. Like, at this point, you know, I done went out and bought the whole mall. So now I know tomorrow I can't buy the whole mall. Tomorrow I'm just going to have to buy the parking lot. You know? I feel really rich in God. I love that for you. Checking in on your finances make you feel better. But what particular feeling, Curvin? Because better is just a very vague feeling. Like, when you say better, does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel pleased? Does it make you feel confident? Does it make you feel prepared? You need to check in your finances all the time. All the time. You need to know. I need to know too. Hello, Baba Lola. Baba Lola, hello. I need to know too. Y'all gotta tell me what's up with the we on the topic. We gotta stay on topic today. So what's up? Happy? It makes you feel happy? That's actually a really beautiful feeling. Like, you looking at your finances and you feel happy. You from Nigeria, but you live in Gambia. Okay. The top. Welcome back, Bruce. Hello, JR7. Welcome back to the live. The topic is in the title of the video. We're talking about, are you in control of your money? What does that look like? And how does it feel checking in with your finances? How does that make you feel in control? When you look at your finances, when you open that bank account, how does that make you feel like you are in control of your money? Check in and you'll find the answer. It makes you feel happy and more independent. Okay, independent. Period. Take your time. What's the rush? Okay. Hello, Ravi. Welcome from India. Today's social media generation unemployed. Oh, that's sad for them. Where am I from? I'm from America. Everything is about money. Yep. Y'all know what I forgot to do? Exactly what I said I was going to do yesterday, and I didn't do it. So now I got to go through the hard times of deleting people again. Oh, that's how you block people. So yeah, I'm on a blocking spree. Y'all better be careful. I'm financially sound. Thank you, Mom and Jesus. And your name is Gangsters Are Us, please. Oh my God. Why is your name Gangsters Are Us? Oh Lord. Oh my God. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. I can do green screen. Oh my God. But I don't have nothing to show y'all. Ooh, I want to be messy one day. I'm going to be messy. I'm going to use the green screen. I'm going to be messy. I'm going to tell y'all about some drama. How do you take it off? Hold up. Highlight saved. Retouch. How do you turn it off? Oh. Okay. There we go. Bruce, you want to be a mine? I got you, friend. There you go, Bruce. You can be a mine. Thank you, Curvin. I mean, your name is just your name. It was just a very interesting name to have. Have you been? No, I've never been to Trinidad. You like my energy? Thank you. You know what's very interesting to me is the amount of men on my live. I thought that I would be attracting more women, but it seems like it's a lot of men who come on my live. So welcome. Welcome. America. Hi, John. Hello, everybody. So yeah, I mean, this was a very short gratitude journal for today. Like, it really wasn't much to talk about with the prompt, but that's why when I created this journal, I could give you so much space, because you never know, some prompts will only take like a couple of sentences, and then some of them will take more than 3 pages. So it's always up to how you want to do it. I like this right here, what it says. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life, by Henry David Thoreau. To fully experience life. Like, I feel like so many people, they want to have money. They be like, I want money, I want money. But it's not because they just want money just to have money, because they feel like having money is the end all be all to having a happy life. But really, having a happy life is just having all of your needs met in a quality fashion. That's really what it is. Because yesterday we was talking about high value man. Somebody had mentioned high value man. I think that was yesterday. And I started thinking about that later on in the evening, and I was like, what, for me personally, what makes a high value man is a man who is really generous and takes care of and provides for his family. Like, that is the most quality man you'll ever find, is a man who works hard to take care of his family. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see. Do y'all work hard to take care of y'all's family? What you mean, problem? I don't know what you mean. Y'all keep asking where I'm from. I'm gonna have to put a little disclaimer. I'm from America. Welcome back, Asia. I am from America. I live in the state of peace, abundance, and joy. Hello, Michigan. Curry said money is not everything. Your health is important. Exactly. Money is something, but it's not the end all be all. A man is not responsible for 100% of an income. Where you live, that's how it is. Different cultures. Everybody has a different culture. Everybody has different expectations. AJ, it's going really well. No, I do not live in California. It's a really good day. Welcome, Wayne. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, like, for real, like, I think so many people just get so caught up on the conversation of today, where they're always like the 50-50 conversation, and men should do this and women need to do this, and women, like, everybody don't live in that perspective, right? Like, not everybody has that idea what life is supposed to be like. Everybody's different. Ain't no way in heck I'm having a housewife that don't work. But so that's just you. Everybody's different. If that's what you want, that's what you want, and that's perfectly fine. But I don't think we should demonize other people who have different expectations for a relationship. Everest said traditional versus progressive. And it doesn't even have to fit in those two standards. Like, those are two different lifestyles to live in a relationship. But sometimes you could just really just work with the partner that you have. And if you and your partner want to live in a certain lifestyle, y'all could literally just mind y'all's business and live in that lifestyle and not have nobody else in y'all's business. If you want to do 50-50 with your partner, you want your partner to chip in financially, you can go find a woman who's going to do that. I've seen women do that, literally. Like, it's somebody out there who's going to do it. But I don't think we should be demonizing people who don't want that lifestyle. God first, everything else after. I'm blocking people. I'm telling y'all, I'm blocking y'all. Y'all better be careful. That means y'all never want to comment on this channel. If y'all do comment on this channel again, it's going to be from a different page. Thank you so much, Snippet. Y'all better stop being rude. You know, I'm actually a real person in real life. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that I'm actually a real person in real life? I just want to know if y'all knew that or not. Thank you, Kervin. What y'all think about that conversation? Yeah, Dante said, because I ain't got time to worry about the everyday life affecting my relationship. Like, yeah. Anthony said, no wife of mine is going to work with 3 exclamation marks. Y'all see, everybody has a different desires in their relationship. And just like I said yesterday, I really truly do believe that a man who is financially sound, a man who's financially confident, a man who's financially intelligent, the most of them who I've seen, they don't do that 50-50. It be men who be living in survival mode. And I feel like when you get with when you get in a really good relationship, that survival mode is no longer a factor. Like, it's like you're not stressing about, am I gonna be able to pay these bills? Because you have your stuff together. Like, that's really what it's about. Dante said, I've seen women who handle everything. I've seen that too. And then they get drained, and then they look old, they look haggard, they be tired, they end up having health issues because they're doing it all by themselves. Jay said, the fallen man, while women work, man should provide for its family. Yep. John said, if my wife don't love her profession anymore, she free to do what she want. I love that. I love that. Dante, thank you. Welcome to the family. Gangsters, you said, what do you mean that lifestyle, that life? Sounds like you're just looking for a handout. I mean, it sound like that to you, not to me. Because that's not what I said, as I was looking for a handout. Gangster, I hope that I pray for you that you are surrounded by men of quality who have a healthy family dynamic, 2-parent homes, and they really love their family and they want to take care of their family, all of their family, not just the kids. Why send her to work if she's unemployed? She can make dinner for a week in advance. I'm dead. You know, everybody has a different desire in their relationship. I don't want to stress. Dante said, I don't want to stress my woman with my stress. Yeah. Yeah, Everett said, it's all right. Everyone has the right to choose their own way. Exactly. Thank you, John. You said in real life. How you know in real life? You thought that this was AI. Are you being for real? You just playing. Because that's what I be saying. Like, y'all know it's a joke where they be like, I thought this was AI. And it don't be AI. Just delete. Kevin said just delete. But some of these conversations are important. And I'm glad that most of the men in the conversation are speaking up for what they want. We get a very balanced perspective of, this is what I think is supposed to happen, and this is what I feel like is supposed to happen. Either way, everybody gets to put their comments in, as long as it's not disrespectful. How would you not be a real person, Dante? I'm saying that because some of the comments are quite disrespectful in my eyes. Like, don't disrespect me. It's not even necessary. But some of y'all don't have lives. And so y'all just do whatever seemed to give you that dopamine rush in that one moment, instead of being respectful. Thank you, Anthony. What was we even talking about? Okay, y'all so funny. You speak about everything what's happening in my life. You tell me what's happening in your life. Gangsta said, ain't no woman spending half of my money. But I think that also, you gotta think about it. Do you really feel safe with money? It's like, gangsta, if you feel scared to have the woman who is supposed to be, number one, your emergency contact. Like, she's going to be your emergency contact. If anything happens to you, this is going to be the woman who's going to take care of you. She's the first point of contact for anything that's going to happen in your life. Even when I was young, I was helping pay bills, even as a child. Like, because that's how much I loved my family and I wanted my family to survive. Like, as a grown man, an able-bodied man, you're telling me that the woman who most likely, because not all families have children, but most likely could have the child, multiple children for you, taking care of your home, making your house a home, making your life more peaceful, making your life more stable, structured. You know that men who are married are more likely to get raises. Men who are married live longer. Men who are married, they succeed more in life. They're more respected because they're married. Do you know the benefits that you get from being with a good woman? And you telling me you're like this, you clutching your money this tight because you don't want her to spend half of the money, but you're going to spend all of the rest of your life with her? That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It don't make sense to me personally. My future Simatic said my future wife will work. If she's a woman, she better step it up. She can do the dishes, food, and watch the kids. Yeah, see, we got another perspective. Dante said, I'm in survival mode. I think age plays a part too. Yeah. And sometimes, even like while we're talking about like money, we have to realize majority of the people are in survival mode. A lot of us are in survival mode. And once you realize that, you live a lot more peaceful because you like, okay, sometimes I probably will be doing too much unnecessary stuff. Man in the U does not appreciate a good woman. I look 75. I am 75 years old. Sir Uncle Buck, how'd you know? A lot of people say I look a little bit younger. My skin is a little like elastic, but I am 75 years old. But this is what drinking water, eating your fruits and vegetables gonna get for you. Gangsta said, if I had a wife that don't work, she better be cooking, cleaning, washing the cars, paying the bills, going to the grocery store, massage me every night. Come on with it. I'm dead. He said, if you not working somebody, you gon' find a way to work. Anthony said, I need help managing money. I buy everything I want. Yeah, I was just looking on ChatGPT and I was asking him about financial coaches. I need to reach out to a financial coach. But Anthony, that sounds like what you need too if you need help managing money. You could download a budgeting app that will support you in managing your money and invest in yourself and invest in the budgeting app. And also invest in a financial coach. It will pay off in the future. I haven't been to a financial coach yet. I will let y'all know when I do go to a financial coach. Dante said, bruh, she don't even, but every so often, for real, for real. Are my eyebrows painted on? Yeah, they're painted on. Curvin, good luck finding one. Finding what? A good woman? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Scooter. Feminism got women not wanting to stay home. It's weird. Yeah, everybody. I know some people who be like, why did feminism happen? Everything happens for a reason, though. Reading y'all's comments is very interesting. Everything happens for a reason, though, for real. Like, when I tell you, I think a lot of us just really need to stop listening to the internet so much and just really do what we want to do. I make my decisions about my relationship based off of how I want to be treated and the lifestyle that I want to live. And can't nobody tell me otherwise. Can't nobody tell me, because y'all not going to be the one depressed because somebody trying to force me to live in a relationship that I don't want to be in. Like, depression is a real thing. We should get handouts. Billionaires get handouts on the daily. Why not me? But sometimes y'all gotta also realize some of them billionaires actually contributed a lot to society. Like, what's his name? Tesla guy. I'm not saying I'm in support of everything these people do, but some of these people really do contribute a lot to the society. Like ChatGPT, Teslas, like, there's a lot of things that y'all use. If these billionaires wasn't billionaires, y'all wouldn't have them. So sometimes we got to be appreciative for the billionaires in the society. I'm not saying every single one, but at least we can't put them all in one group. We can't put them all in one group. Welcome, Brazil. Simatic said, my girl's about to carry some cement bags right now. I hope you not being for real. Y'all, that's crazy. 2 kids and ain't yours. What? Anthony said, I love to cook if she doesn't mind doing the dishes. Anthony know about teamwork. We need to be looking more into Anthony. I think he's the one who has the good mindset right now about it. He gonna get y'all together. Go do the news side. Seeming like gonna make his girl work too. Y'all funny. Dante, my girl does things when she want to. I be doing all the things that I have to be done. Yeah. Y'all funny. I am just yapping. I think people work too much. I think people work too much too. I don't think we supposed to work this hard. Or at least me. I'm not supposed to work this hard. Some of y'all should work that hard, not me. Landlords don't work for ish. What you mean? They invested in the whole property. They have to get that money from somewhere. Maybe it's not your landlord, but if your landlord not doing their job, you need to go report them to a housing, some type of housing thing. Do I have a husband? Not yet. Go do construction. There's actually a lot of women trying to get into male-dominated fields. I be seeing them on TikTok. Like, I seen this one woman who be going into welding. She's the only woman in her welding class. I would never do construction, but it's people out there. My woman, Dante, another one. Anthony and Dante, mad respect. Dante said, my woman make her own money, but got full access to all my ish. They don't make them like Anthony's mother no more. Okay. I'm trying to meet your mama. What's up? Johnny Crash, you said, I leave my wife for this one. For this one? I don't know what you mean, friend. Hey, Philippines. Shout out to all the Filipinos out there. You look very beautiful in that picture, Marlise. You look very beautiful. Kim said, money is not a problem. The problem is the money problem. I don't get that. Oh, Dante, that's really sweet. My wife and cousin. Johnny, you want some other stuff? For real. We got 145 votes in the poll. Why do so many women on live do tarot reading cards? I do tarot reading cards because I enjoy intuitively reading for people. And I learned how to do it. I studied how to read tarot cards for so long. And I was good at it. So that's why I do it. I don't know about anybody else. I do need to go live and do my readings, but I haven't. On Thursday, I literally completely forgot that I go live on Thursdays for some reason. I know the reason. It's because I was out with my best friend and I came home and completely forgot it. Everest, you said I disagree with that statement. What statement do you disagree with? She needs to save as well. I do agree. Like, I'm not just saying, okay, y'all need to get a wife who just sit there and big back be on her ass all day, not doing nothing, watching TV. Like, get a wife who has passions, who's gonna give back to her community. Do you know that's really what a woman's job is supposed to be, is to give back to her community? Like, if everybody is working for these corporations, who is working for the community? Who's working for the betterment of the family? Like, who's doing that? Most of the time, families stay together because of the matriarch in the family. But if the matriarch is always at work, how does she have time to give back to her family, give back to her community? Like, that's the type of stuff that I'm trying to do in my free time. Let me go volunteer somewhere. Let me go help somebody. That's why we can't do nothing, because the women all at work. The women are the ones who communicate, who send the messages through everybody. That's how everybody know what's going on, because of the women. Seriously. Most people aren't going to live to see 80. Yeah, especially in America. You hoes got big backs. This ain't 1975. Stop chasing someone else's bag. Who trying to make you broke? Thank you, Hunting. It's a lot of people commenting. Mad respect to y'all. Can y'all like the live for me? I would appreciate that. Can we get to 55 likes? Can we get to 55 likes? Let me see. Make your own money. Yeah. Hunter said, I definitely appreciate a good woman. Have y'all ever had a good woman? That's what I want to know. I want to know that. That's true equality. It's so hard to say your name. Simatic said it's all about 50-50. That's true equality. If you ain't a woman, you will never know true equality. Never know it. You're not older than 25. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, AT24? Are you sure? Because last time I checked, my birth certificate said that I was born 75 years ago. Gangsta said, I am blessed with $250,000 in cash and I have 2 nice houses, but I'll be damned if I'm going to give that away to some woman that ain't giving ish in return. Sex does not equal money for me. Of course. You shouldn't just be giving just anything just the women that you having sex with. I hope it's that you have a quality relationship with a woman and it's a reciprocal relationship where y'all love each other and that you feel like you can be yourself and you feel safe and you feel like you're thriving. Gangster, I pray that you find a woman. I pray that you find a community of quality people all together. Now, Balahu, you asked me what my name is. You gotta look at the name, friend. Look at the channel name, friend. Okay, UK. I need to go to the UK one day. I'm excited. I need to go to the UK one day. I'm getting cold, y'all. It's kind of cold. I'm like, why is it so cold? I need to go to the UK one day. Change them old school glasses. Yeah, these are my glasses. My other glasses are right here. But I wanted to put these on today. You better, Ronald. Now, Ronald, don't be in my chat talking ish. Now, don't be in my chat talking ish. Views on Kanye West. I don't have views on him. I like that song. All of the lights. He's also a Gemini, so you know I'm a Gemini. So, see, another person asking me if I'm AI. I don't get it. Willpower and self-discipline. Okay, Kevin in the chat. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome to the community, Kevin. You don't look a day over 68, maybe 70, somewhere in between there. I'm telling you. Diet and exercise. Drink your water. Go do some front flips. Hi, what does a sage do? A sage is a wise individual that supports other people on their journeys to help them get to wherever they need. So for me personally, I consider myself a sage because I'm intuitive. I try to use wisdom. A lot of people have talked to me and told me I'm very mature, that I'm very wise for my age. Although I'm 78. I think I said I'm 75. Although I'm 75, you know, I've collected a lot of wisdom over the years. So I just try to support people through the transitions of life. Thank you. Thank you, Saint. Simatic said, I believe 50-50 is a great thing because women fought for equality for so long. Yeah, but you gotta look at the population, right? Like one thing that I do, I have a research class and I have to do a lot of research. And one thing that you always have to do when you're looking through research is looking at the population. Who were those women doing that? Who were they? if you look, majority of those women were Caucasian women. Does Caucasian women have the voice for every woman in America? No. So you gotta look at who the population was before you just start trying to make everybody fit into one box. Right, women want 50-50 when it's convenient. Yeah, everybody's different. You deserve that subscriber. What subscriber? Happy Sunday, Mac. This your favorite live? Please, is it? Oh my God. Don't make me happy. You're just making me smile. Hunter said, God loves you. Thank you. Okay. He said, you matter. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I keep putting this dang screen on accident. Stop doing that. Dang. You got the same tree? Where you get your tree from? Everybody keep asking me where I got my tree from, but they don't sell it at the place I got it from no more. So I'm like, so many comments. How am I supposed to get through all the comments? Oh, we're almost at 55. Can we get to 55 likes, y'all? It's so many comments. Dante, they switched the work week to 3 days in Japan. Konnichiwa. Like, I'm about to go over there right now. Konnichiwa. Like, come on. Come on. I'm ready. Love Bug, what advice do you need, baby? Let me know, Love Bug. I'll give you some advice. You do construction. That's pretty cool. Can I operate heavy equipment? No. No. How do I tell my girlfriend's parents that we're dating? She's 17. I know you lying. Give us your address, Love Bug. That's how we need. Give us your address. That's how you tell her. And we can come to your house and help you tell her in person. Tell them in person. We're going to come to your house and we're going to help you tell them in person. And we're going to beat your ass too. You better stop. I know you joking. I know you lying. Just give us the address to your house. From Abbott Elementary. Do I look like her? Simatic said the issue is they tell women they can find someone 6 feet tall and rich, and they don't understand the percentage of men like that. 3%. So most women stay single now, thinking they will find. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that some women live in delusion, and they don't choose who they want. I do think a lot of people are. They look at what is being presented to us through the media, and then they have expectations instead of really looking at their environment and what is actually possible for them. But at the same time, I do think that some women should be able to have their desires. I feel like if every woman should be able to have their desire, not have, but like feel how they want to feel and have the desire that they have. But just because you have a desire don't mean you're going to get your desires met. Like, just because a woman want a 6 foot tall and rich person doesn't mean that they're going to get it. And I think that sometimes you just got to be like, that's what they want, and just keep pushing. Like, I don't see why it got to be an argument every single time somebody say what they want. Just be like, okay, well, I hope you find what you want, and just keep pushing and go find what you want. I think so many of us are so focused on what other people think and what's not working for other people. We get so caught up in things that just don't matter. Like, single women who are not getting the type of man that they want, what does that have to do anything with any of us? Like, that's going to be their life. And if they have these standards and expectations that they can't have nobody meet, like, that's going to be their life. That's the consequences that they're going to have to deal with. Dante talking about you should just wait till she 18. Now, Dante, now I got to send you to jail. Now I gotta report you. Y'all do not date. If you are under the age of 18, please do not date old ass people. 35 years old is crazy. Because it's not even worth it. Like, they gonna stress you out. Your girl 23, I'm 33. Her brain not even developed, Dante. Why you want to date a woman whose brain not even developed? She literally, factually cannot make logical decisions. So the fact that she's even with you at 23 years old, she's not logically making that decision for herself. Like, she cannot fully comprehend what she's doing. Like, her brain is going to be like another 2 to 3 years before it's fully developed. And then she can actually make decisions for herself. But y'all probably already together, you know, engaging in activities. So now she's ×2 not going to be able to make decisions for herself. Like, she's just going to be working based off of pure hormones and lack of clarity. Samel said, fun fact, in a lot of states, tarot readings are illegal. I would just check your state just in case. Okay. That's interesting. She should be seen, not heard. I'm dead. Y'all are actually very funny on here. Very funny. Thank you, Vicky. Welcome back to the live, Vicky. How are you, baby? The way. Okay. Sorority. No, I'm not in a sorority. Hey, Cole. I look 375 years old. Oh, my God. That means I need to do a little bit more skin work because I'm trying to look 75. What is my channel about? Intuitive readings, doing tarot, as well as mindset support and building community. That's what my channel is about. Thanos, I'm not Leo. I am a Gemini. Thank you, Emmanuel. My earrings are so pretty. Thank you. I got them from Windsor. Oh, thank y'all so much. 2 days from school. What? Everybody keeps saying that. I don't know. Where is it at? I don't know. I look like a monkey. Now you got to get blocked because you're being racist. And you will never... Hold up. How do you block somebody? Put high user on this channel. Now you'll never be seen again. Ever again. Oh, we got the 60 likes. Hey. Can I think it? Think what, Anthony? You do voodoo on your ex? Any tips? Do voodoo on yourself. Just do voodoo on yourself. Like, and then make yourself more attractive to people instead of focusing on the ex. I don't know. You a Gemini too, Dante? You gotta get your shit together, Dante. Cause you over here saying crazy stuff. You sound like Kanye over there, friend. I don't trust Gemini man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Gemini man, I don't know. Lauren a Gemini too. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren, girl. Emmanuel, you like my positive energy and my smile. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Avery. Gemini is live, period. Is channel about making money? No, the channel is not about making money. I'm not a financial coach or an advisor. This is the topic for the next, 12 more days, because we're talking about making money through gratitude journaling. So if you sit up here and you can do one prompt a day, this prompt literally took us like 5 minutes to do, right? If you could do one prompt a day, you will see your money mindset shift. And I think I probably need to have a whole live discussing mindset. I need to have a whole lot discussing mindset, because a lot of y'all get on here, y'all don't really be understanding what I'm talking about. And I be expecting YouTube to find the community of people who understand me. But, you know, it brings me just, you know, beautiful people, all types of people. So I have to have a conversation on what mindset looks like and why you should be focused on doing it and why you should be focused on doing gratitude journaling, because I think that that is one thing that I'm missing, is a comprehension. I'm big saging. Y'all funny. Good evening, Osman. Adamahat. Did I say that right? Adamahat. How about 68? Y'all funny. Thank you, Del Style. You like my accent? I got an accent, y'all. I guess. Y'all are really nice. Thank y'all so much, Bernard and Buddy. The right fit. What state am I in? I'm in the state of abundance and peace and clarity. You can make me your girl. Okay. Princess Tiana. Okay. Okay. Y'all know I'm so hungry. I've been on here for 50 minutes. Change my glasses. Y'all hate the glasses? Y'all don't like the glasses? Y'all don't like my glasses? Come on. Now, I wear these glasses. This is the first time I ever done wear these glasses. Y'all hating on my glasses. That's crazy. Not the first time ever, but the first time in a very long time. You said y'all can't stop complimenting me. I see. I appreciate it, though. You know, I fuck with y'all. Y'all cool. Y'all real cool. Y'all want to know a fun fact about mindset? Number one, I love mindset work. I wholeheartedly believe that if everybody did a mindset coaching session, everybody's life will be so much more better. But when you think about the mind is an abstract thing because your brain is not your mind, right? Abstract meaning like you can't like just touch it. It's a little bit further, if I can explain that correctly. Like, yeah, abstract is just like not easily tangible, touchable. And so when you think about the word mind, right, that's an area. The mind is kind of what is controlling your behavior. And then when you look into sets, you look into the faculties of our mind. That is what set our behavior up for us to act. And if you know, fun fact, we take action before we're consciously thinking about it, right? Our body is moving before our conscious really can comprehend what's going on. So we're moving out of the programming that we are. Just like, okay, if a bear was to come right up to you right now, we know that there's a few things that we might do: fight, flight, hide, something. But you never know what you're going to do until you're in that situation. So the behavior needs to be programmed in advance. Or just like when, you know how some families, they'll host like preparing themselves for like if there was a fire in the house and they have like fire drills in the house. That family's behavior is already set up, prepared, so that if there is an issue, their first behavior is not going to be to freeze and be confused. Their first behavior is to do everything that they learned in the fire drill. Does that make sense? So you got to set your behavior up through practice and repetition and support of mindset work. Hey, Brazil. Okay. Let me scroll down. It's a lot of y'all. Hey, y'all. It's a lot. Let me see what y'all talking about. Now, Bankhead. I could have swore I seen you on the channel before, but now you got to go. Now you got to go. Sorry, Uncle Buck, you are hilarious today. Have a live about mindset. Okay, I'm going to have a live about mindset. When y'all free? When do y'all be free? Tell me. What time? When do y'all want to have a mindset live? What time? Adam Ahmed. Ahmad. Okay, welcome, Turkey. Who cares about the glasses? Somebody do. Somebody do. Thank you, Curvin. Thank you, Denise. You are so different, lover. Emma. I'm saying that you are very good at what you do, like doing it big. Oh, thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Because they dope, they're classy. Okay, gangster are us. Coming through with the compliments. Thank you. Thank you, Carvin. I appreciate you. Love my necklace. Thank you. It was actually a gift. This is the moon sign. This is the moon phase that I was born on. The exact day. Thank you, Denise. Okay, welcome, India. They be too young talking about programming. How does being young, why you can't talk about programming when you're young? Programming is programming. And baby, I'm 75. Don't play. Programming is programming. I don't care how old you are. Everybody needs to know about programming. Suprio, first of all, welcome back, Suprio. We can control our mind by our intelligence and subconsciousness, which is built by years of practice. Years of practice for sure. For sure. What's my Apple Pay? Just look at the Cash App. Cash App is in the pin. But I don't know if you can see the pin comment when I have the poll up. I don't know. Hi, Durf. Hi, Object. I'm rare, Jeremy. I am rare. What? Am I? Anytime. Okay, so Derek said anytime after 6 p.m. or before 11 a.m. Okay, okay. Okay. Anybody else? What's the good time for y'all? So I can come on live and we can talk about mindset. Or maybe we can just talk about it more tomorrow when I come on live again. You Sudanese? Oh, okay. First of all, Sudanese people are very beautiful. Meiana needs a raise, period. And what is that if I have Virgo horoscope? If you're a Virgo, that means you're probably very organized. Or you need organization to stay sane. I love me Virgos. I love me a Virgo. They gonna come and they gonna do something. They gonna figure it out. Denise, you new to the channel. Hey, Denise, baby. How are you? How you get that? Somebody told me I was 75, so, you know, they know better than I do. The line, you're an equity trader. I never heard of that. I study communication disorders, if y'all are wondering. I study communication disorders. I'm very intrigued in the pathologies of communication. I love it. I do speech therapy with kids. Oh, we made it to the bottom. Oh my God, we made it to the bottom of the comments. Thank you, Kwaje. You're fine. So we have this thing. You're a Virgo gangster. Okay, that's why you acting like that. Okay, so shout out to all of my top commenters. Hatashama 989, Suprio, and Denise. I think maybe also when you leave the chat, it may change it up of who's the top commenter. But shout out to all my top commenters right now. What? And we got 252 votes. 60% of people said they feel worthy of financial abundance. 13% said no, they don't feel worthy of financial abundance. 11% said I don't know. And then the 15% said I don't know what that means. Let's look up the definition for financial abundance. So, financial abundance is more than just having a lot of money. Number one, that's what y'all got to know. Financial abundance is more than just having a lot of money. Oh, you proud of me. Thank you. Communication is the key to prosperity. Yes. And the thing about, and I'm going to get into financial abundance, but the thing about why I love communication so much is because there's so many ways to communicate. Like, just speaking is not one way to communicate. We got sign language. We got technology. We got so many ways to communicate. Just your body can communicate so much things. Somebody who studies body language can tell a lot about you. How you sit, who you are. Like, there's so many ways that we communicate to the world. And that's how you program. Like, the way you communicate is how you're programmed. And so I like to study the actual physical aspect of it, of communication. But in my hobby, that's why I study mindset, because I like to study the spiritual aspect of communication. And I wholeheartedly believe that mindset is the spiritual. It's spiritual, very spiritual, very, very spiritual. And that is how we communicate, in my opinion, with God, is through our mindset. When you get your mindset shifted, Your posture will change. How you go about life, how you interact with things in your life will change. So many things will change when you just get your mind changed. But it's very difficult for people to have a mindset change unless they have an external source really pushing them to do it. Yes, body language is 90% of communication. That is very true. It is a good chunk of how you communicate. But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that their body language tells us more than the actual words that they're saying. But financial abundance is more than just having a lot of money. It's about having enough to meet your needs, pursue your goals, and feel secure, while also cultivating a positive and grateful mindset towards money and opportunities. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? It's about having enough to meet your needs, pursuing your goals, and feel secure, while also cultivating a positive and grateful mindset towards money and opportunities. It involves both having enough resources and feeling secure and confident in your financial situation. I feel like for me, financial abundance for me looks like maybe like $8,000 a month. I think that that's a low. It's low for me. Everybody's different. For me, I want $8,000 a month. That's how much I want to make every month. I think that is what will set me up to feel financially abundant. But on the high end, I'm excited to find a way to start bringing in $40,000 a month on the high end. That's really financial abundance for me. As a really, I do have a book. Actually, I have written a book, Liam. This is the book that I've written. I literally wrote this book. That's me back there. I have written a book. It's called You Are Programmed. This is why I tell y'all I love mindset. What do you mean? I've written a book already. Literally. Like, when I tell you about page 33 and I do this every single night, this is what I mean. I do this every single night. I do this every single night. One melanated woman, period. Thank you, baby. Thank you. This is also on Amazon. This is also on Amazon. Literally, this book, the first part says robot to robot, you are programmed. And it goes into exactly how you're programmed, how you're socialized, how genes and genetics program you. Like, it's already in there how your cells control your programming, how you can reprogram your cell. Second part is clarity. It tells you how you can get clear on your goals, because the way that you're successful, every single one of you guys are already successful, right? The way you're successful is based on achieving goals. You waking up this morning and getting your feet out of the bed and getting up and brushing your teeth was a goal that most of you guys succeeded already, hopefully. That's a goal. So you guys are already successful. The problem, and this is what I explained in my book, the problem with a lot of people, they don't feel successful because they're not prioritizing their correct goals. They're not focused on the things that they really want. So this is teaching you, how do you prioritize your goals correctly? How do I figure out what's my goals? What's the difference between me just wanting something, having a desire, versus one actually being a goal? Like, you can go through and write in the book if you wanted to. Beliefs. What's the difference between your beliefs and emotions? What's the difference? What else can I show y'all? How do you identify your beliefs? I look like a Disney princess. That's so sweet. How do you identify emotions? How do I take action? People talk about manifestation so much. Well, how do I take action and start manifesting? It's called You Are Programmed. You can find it on Amazon. You Are Programmed. Yeah, it's so much. I love this book. I mean, I wrote it, but I love it because it's like kind of my Bible. It's definitely what I use. I like to go back just because I put all of what I know in that book, so that it's easy for me to go back and kind of look at it and be like, okay, what do I need to focus on? How can I manifest? What am I missing right now? Great ideas come from great goals. Yes, yes. Yes, okay. So y'all, if y'all are into manifestation, we talk about manifestation every day. That's the last part that we do, is talk about what we can manifest and how. So today is the waning crescent moon in Gemini. So these are the days where we are kind of like relaxing. We're getting in a more calmer state. We're becoming more reflective. We're wanting to maybe learn something, look into something more, things like that. We want to learn from lessons a lot more during these times. And it's Gemini, baby. Shout out to all the Geminis. Is the book on Amazon? Yes, the book is on Amazon. Here, I'll show you again. The book is on Amazon. Both of these books are on Amazon. I am an author, and I create gratitude journals. I love making gratitude journals because I use them every single day. I use them every single day. Let me show y'all. Because this is a part of my spiritual routine. Everybody has different spiritual routines. But this is a part of my spiritual routine because I tell y'all my spiritual stuff relies heavily on mindset. Relies heavily on mindset. So that's why I do gratitude journaling every day. And you will never do it in your life. And you'll never do it. Very accomplished. Thank you, baby. Because I'm very goal-oriented. I'm very goal-oriented. I got a program. You may try this great book. By let me see. Hello. What do you say? Bhagavad Gita. Had to get my copy. Yeah, go get your copy. I swear I feel like a lot of people can learn a lot. And even for me, I put information in there. Even if you're new to mindset, I try to make it understandable. It's the story of Buddha. Oh, I heard that story before. I didn't know that's what it was called. But so it's more than one, because somebody on Reddit said, which one should I read? So it's more than one. What's the main message in it? So the main message in that story is God is not only the source, but also the sustainer and destroyer of the entire world. I mean, the entire creation. Everything emanates from him. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, go support. It's, don't just buy it to support. Buy it so you can read it. Okay, beautiful black queen. I'm from America. Y'all. So, and it also says the Gita posits the existence of an individual self, which is the mind and ego, and the higher self, which is the God self, Krishna, Atman, Brahman, is every being. So, okay. What's my favorite type and body of water? My favorite body of water is lakes. I enjoy lakes a lot. I love going to the lakes. You're from Orlando, Florida? Hey, Orlando. I'm scared of people from Orlando, Florida. I feel like people from Florida in general is crazy. Why lakes? I like lakes because they're smaller. Welcome, Brazil. I like lakes because you can still swim in it, and you can still take a boat, and you can also watch the sunsets. Hey, Mississippi. Hey, Fatima. Hi, Fatima. You can still go swimming, take a boat, all that. Have a little picnic, and you still be in one body of water. Ooh, yeah, my stomach is about to start growling, y'all. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything. I just drank some water this morning. You love the sea because you're from Cape Town? Ooh. With goals is the only way that you'll ever accomplish anything anyway. That's how I feel. That's true. But some people are not aware of their goals. Like, just a lack of awareness. Everybody has goals. Like, everybody. Just some people don't put the name to it, and they don't really realize what they're doing. Don't swim in the lake, Florida, alligators. Oh, I definitely won't be swimming in any waters in Florida. Ever. Karika, you said, okay, well, that which you like about your favorite type and body of water is what you think about your own sexuality. Really? That I can swim in it? That is small? I gotta look into that. Hey, Hawaii, you may visit ISKCON nearby. What's ISKCON? Eat something. I will. I'm about to go eat something. Okay. So, during the Gemini moon, y'all know I love moon phases. First of all, why am I not even reading what I'm supposed to be reading? Y'all know I love the moon phases as well. Favorite animal, my baby, my son. Where is my son? My baby is my favorite animal. He's a cat. My lip gloss spilled in my book. I did not even know that this was open. And it was like in my book and it spilled. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do? Why a cat? Because my baby is a cat. You love cats too, Denise? This is what I could do for now. But oh my God, have y'all ever spilled lip gloss in y'all's book? That's annoying. 320. That's so annoying. 2 more reasons why I love my cat. I love my cat because he's smart. He takes care of himself. He's very intelligent. He's very cute. Cutesy. I can give him hugs and kisses all day. And he is a very independent person. And he is very communicative. When he wants something, he tells me. If he want to go outside, he's like, open his door. If he hungry, he's like, give me some food. If he want to lay down, he's going to come lay next to you. Like, you know, he's very communicative. The lake on what? Where did I get my moonstone from? A metaphysical shop. So I don't know. I think I've seen this at other metaphysical shops. So if you just look up metaphysical shop near me, or maybe you could just buy one online too. I think what it's called. Let me see. Don't pay attention to my outfit of the day. I got shorts on. What it's called is Moon Glow. This is the box for it. It's Moon Glow. Cast look. Boity. What is that? We can be friends. Hey, Avito. That's what you think about your ideal partner. Independent. I would hope that my ideal partner is like a dog, but like a cat. Independent. Know what they want. Yeah, I'm a cat. Why is it not coming out? There we go. I am a cat in my heart. Chris said he don't carry lip gloss. So today's moon, we look to the future and think about how it might be. It's also a good time for reading science fiction or writing it. Okay, does anybody read or write science fiction? Oh, this is not what I'm supposed to be reading. I'm like, what? That's interesting. That is not what I'm supposed to be reading. On today's moon, we get together and teach each other things. Because what we doing, we teaching. That's what I need to do tomorrow is teach. We take a class of some sort. It's also a good time to assist someone in teaching in honor of that person's work or do a favor for a teacher you respect. Distance or online learning, though, doesn't connect with the essence of the moon. Meeting with a teacher in person is what you are looking for. It's better to ask your aunt to show you how to crochet than to simply study on your own with distant aid. That's what more solitary moons are for. So today is a day where you get with somebody who you love and ask them to teach you something. You like my lips? Thank you, baby. Thank you. You read horror books. Yeah. Today is a day where you get around somebody who know how to do something, ask them to teach. If they know how to cook, ask them to teach you, cook you a meal. If they're really good at organizing, ask them for tips on how to organize. You can find one teacher at ISKCON. I don't know what that is, baby. If somebody's really good at driving, ask them how to be a better driver. Go to them, hang out with these people. If you want to be around a business owner, go ask them, how did they become a business owner? Ask somebody to guide you and teach you today. So that is how you can work with today's moon to manifest. If you want to learn something, that's how you can do it. But I think I'm going to go, because if I don't, my stomach is going to start growling on this live and y'all are going to hear it. It's going to be so embarrassing. So we're leaving the live with the poll at 287 votes. 60% said yes to feeling worthy of financial abundance. 13% said no. 11% said I don't know. And 15% says, what does that mean? Praying for the 15%. Praying for the 15%. I don't know what you... But I really appreciate everybody who came in the chat today. One more time, let's look at the top fans. Again, shout out to Hatasha Hamed 989, Supriyo Andit 1919, and Denise. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back tomorrow. I'm leaving because I'm starving. And hello, everybody. Come back tomorrow, OG. Come back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I love you guys so much. Bye.